After starting with TradieVA, the three biggest wins would probably be time with my family. Do get a lot more time. I got my weekends back now, definitely. Now it's given me the time to be able to increase the business and scale it a little bit more. My name's Townsend from Home Roof Restoration. I run a roof restoration business doing repairs and painting on roofs in Brisbane. Basically, the things that were holding me back was the amount of work that I had to do. I was constantly on the phone with clients, on the phone with the tradesmen, on the phone with the suppliers, taking the phone calls from customers, which were new leads, and wearing multiple different hats at once and not being able to keep up with it. And basically what I needed to do is more streamline the process. Personally, the impact on my life at the time was basically I wasn't getting enough time with my family. Work was just kind of chewing me up, and I was making good money, but it was coming at a cost. After starting with TradieVA, the three biggest wins would probably be time with my family, making sure that things were a lot more streamlined. So once we've set up the workflow kind of was a seamless process all the way through, and I didn't have to worry about it until the end of the job, basically. So once I went out to the customer, sold them the restoration, then basically I came back, Reese took care of everything else, and then after that I would call the customer and also the tradesman to make sure that everything went well, and then it usually did. Impacted my personal life because I do get a lot more time. I got my weekends back now, definitely. At one point there I was only having to work 3 days a week because I didn't need to work the other two. So it was giving me a lot of time back with my family, the time that I missed out on in the first 6 months of my daughter's life. And now it's given me the time to be able to increase the business and scale it a little bit more. The thing I'm looking forward to most in the future with TradieVA and Reese is that I will be able to scale my business a bit more. We want to basically increase the amount of tradesmen and workload, and because we've got those processes in place, it's going to be an easier process to implement new staff. Basically, Reese, you have helped me get to a steady workflow, and from the start I thought it was going to be harder than what it was, but in less than 6 months you've come a long way, and basically you're helping me build a pretty structured business that is definitely scalable. Somebody on the fence of getting a VA, I would definitely recommend doing it. Basically, they take care of a lot of your office work. After the whole COVID period, the world changed a lot, and the technology's increased, and it's just made it so much easier to have Reese working for me, whether she is in Australia or overseas, because she's able to do everything she would be able to if I had an office. So it's about the same now.